I've got to check the settings, you know. I know for me, every time I bring out a new hero, half of my binds are gone. I try and level up a skill and the letter's just gone. Yeah, mine got completely messed up by the patch. I don't know if other players that happened to you guys, shout outs that happened to you too, but like mine are all annihilated.
Do you use like different hero specific hotkeys or something?
No, that's what was so weird about it. Like I had used that functionality, but the only thing I'd used it for was that some of my heroes had quick cast and some didn't, and that was it.
Okay.
But yeah, I try and play a hero and like I go to skill up a thing and it just goes, you know, nothing, no button pressing. But that's okay. We're good now. Clearly they didn't have too many issues here. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, Ricky Smoke. Help for that this game. Shank's probably gonna have to grab them a force staff. Not a lot of force staffs to help out with in this one.
Until they get the shard.
Until.
And it does not help.
Right.
Force staff definitely very important for that. Doom going for the old Ring of Health Rush, the Dota2 strat. Very viable. I mean, this hero's got 5.5 armor, so you can definitely survive on like a single tango from your support until you get 100 gold. In fact, he's going to have this like walking the lane.
Just devour, you know, just don't even, just ignore your better skills.
Eat the first creep. And
we've really peaked though. I mean, we started with like Quelling Blade and like 2 branches of people doing this, and now we've just got Tino with just no items.
A little bit of a miss on the sentry there. The inside. Oh no, that glimpse.
All right, good and bad at the same time. That was a lot of damage though. Plenty of allies nearby. Bob tries to wait out there to grab the last hit, but Shanks will unintentionally steal it. Jack bench.
Yeah, Rezo a little too excited there. Does pick up 3 wand charges, very valuable here. He's not going to get glimpse back, right? Yeah, he's fine.
No. Thankfully, it'll still be on cooldown. Oh, actually, it's not. Wow, man, that got way better.
It just came off cooldown when he was at the Watcher, so he would have had to like really hightail it to the offlane. But it's a cool idea.
I'm used to playing like 40-second glimpse. I keep forgetting it's so good now. Stun on the Rezo, being pushed back here while they're also on Carlo at the same time. Carlo, of course, though, does still have a Gale, so deny within possibilities here. Definitely wants to get denied. I mean, I feel like I would at least.
He's got a lot of tangos, though. Can't give him that flesh strength, dude.
Oh,
it was nice. Really nicely done by Save to get aggressive in that exact moment, though, because if not for him doing what he did to Carlo, Carlo would have been able to get the glimpse back and guarantee the Veno death. And in some ways, it's better. Look at this. Rezo's walking back to Fountain. But, I mean, he doesn't really have a good solution, because if he died there, he also can't TP. He's kind of just mega screwed here.
Yeah.
His pressure was really smart.
And now he still has 20 seconds of no TP. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is a tough situation. So,
yeah,
it's just Save going to be last hitting.
All right, Save's not probably too upset, but yeah, it's a bad position to be in to start the game. Nicely done by Execration.
Mid lane, things very annoying as a melee hero to lane versus Ricky. Kind of curious how Bob's able to do here. Gonna be a lot of denies, especially you know, when you're dealing with, it's got 68 right now with Circlet and 4 branches. Nuisance.
Yeah, a lot of damage.
Defensive shields here for Bob, but the pressure is just constantly on from GBK. He's just always running at him here. 7 armor to the 2 of Void Spirit. I didn't realize his armor was so low.
Yeah, that is interesting. Might have gotten some attribute nerf or something like that, but no, I think Void Spirit actually did not. I think it probably just got reduced over time because he's got you know, he's got physical shield with Resonant Pulse after all.
Yeah.
So it definitely makes up for some of his lower armor here.
Oh, that's true. So the more armor he has now, the more value it is too, because the armor will apply before his barrier now.
That is true. It's basically HP. I think did they reduce the numbers on Resonant Pulse? The time? No, I don't think they did. They just didn't. So yeah, this hero is quite tanky to physical damage at times.
Now, doing all right. Yeah, there's some denies. The last hits are all right, and no kills in the lanes quite yet. Just our initial first blood, and of course, as I say that, we're gonna have the double trade up top there. You're welcome.
No kills, boom.
No kills. I mean, I was right technically.
You were right. Halfway through your sentence, you were very right. Very true.
I just wanted to look bottom for a second. Okay, that's all I was trying to do. And now that I go back top, Tino dies. So No, we're getting there. It's early here, guys. We'll figure it out. Toronto will be able to send back Shanks and grab the Lotus here in the bottom.
Very good stuff.
Did you know that the
Nightfall's
is one of the
Ultra
most
Black.
common fish in the sea?
Airblade.
That's he knows. Oh wow,
I've never heard that
that's
one
pretty
before.
good. Yeah, he got the old G line. He's like, yeah, I like those guys. I'm gonna get that.
You know,
thing.
taking a lot of damage bottom here. He's gonna get. He TP's back to lane basically. He just gets zoned again.
He died to that meta, and then with the meta having like 5 seconds left, he just loses 60% of his HP.
Yeah, he got Nova'd and Frostbit and like right click like 6 times. He'll be okay though. He does have this heal creep, so he's amping up this amazing ring of health that he's playing with. The kill in the top lane.
Sven's dying, but there are important things happening mid because we have Shanks rotating in to grab the bottom water rune. Bob takes the top one, and GPK is left with an empty bottle. So they're really trying to stabilize Bob's lane right now. Unfortunately, seeing your Sven die again does not feel great.
Yeah, that one doesn't. He has TP in about 10 seconds, so not the end of the world, but definitely struggling a little bit more. Little Gale and Carlo here.
Yeah, Rezo set it
Level
up
2
here.
Poison Sting.
And save, you know, he has to deal with the creeps, so the glimpse will be there.
I was wondering why he wasn't charging right in from that exact moment, but it was just because of that. He was kind of like hoping the glimpse would go on Veno instead, because he knew if he runs forward, then the Gale just isn't an option. But Hook misses, doesn't land on Sven. They will have a moment of backing.
Certainly still very close. Just need a tiny little bit more distance there. He could have got it, but Dave still bullying up here as he sits inside that small camp. Doesn't want to give any sort of reprieve to the side of Execration. No pulls for you. And Resso, not the highest in terms of the last hits, but obviously the fact that they're just slowing down this Venom feels really good. And there's the setup again. The armor's out. Obviously, it's a lot of magic damage right now. Palos will be able to back up. Thinks about turning here with the 2 points in the Stormhammer, but come on, give me a break here, bud. Get the creeps.
Great, huge amount of damage. The double Gale with double Poison Sting just gets him lower. They didn't cost him much at all on the BetBoom side. They're pretty jazzed about that one.
Meanwhile, that rotation mid really helping out for Bob. Did a lot. I mean, GVK still has an empty bottle right now. Missed hook up there from save. But he wasn't really able to do much as this Ricky. He doesn't have any sustain. Sure, he's not like under threat or pressured, but at least Bob's having a good start.
Oh, I mean, he's going a slightly different build than the other Rickies have. He didn't go Ring of Health this game. Just Wraith Band into possible Fez. 3 heroes top though. Yeah,
we're going to see if we can finally get some revenge up top. They're going to bring Rezo back in. It does wind up a little bit, but still going to go down. The hook, though, right over Toronto Tokyo. Nicely done. Save. And he's going to take that first point in the flesh heap here as well. I see up to 3 strength already.
Yeah. I mean, if you're playing support, it's really not bad to get this, because it's going to offset the rot damage you take. Normally, that's the downside to 4-Pudge. Your survivability is not that high, so you rotting means that you're just going to die faster than them typically, but Flesh Heap offsets most of this and gives him this extra strength, which is going to put him a little closer into a safe position for these early fights. But Toronto Tokyo is going to stay here.
Yeah.
Going to try to get an angle on the Sven if they can, but he's just going to back now.
And look what Carlo's doing. Sven is backing away under the tower. Carlo's taking this opportunity to get in behind.
Gonna get scouted by the courier though, maybe?
No, I think he got...
Okay, yeah, he's okay.
Oh, okay, that was Sven's ping. I thought that was one of their pings too, because he actually was kind of close to that tower.
Cool. And Bob rotates as well, knowing that like there's a high chance that a support comes.
Yeah.
He just put the Plague Ward down. Veno's like, okay, I know what's happening right now. And look at that shit, it spots him. Great Plague Ward. That is such a good Plague Ward.
They're such low-cost scouts, man. Like, it just feels so good when something like that happens when you're playing Veno, because they're always 40 seconds at level 1 as well. Meanwhile, down bottom, though, Nightfall comes in with the aggressive Sunder here onto Tino. That just feels terrible, and Save is there for the cleanup.
Thank God he didn't get that Lotus before he died.
Right.
Very nice kill. Good rotation by Save. Teams kind of just reading each other a bit here, basically.
That's so...
Who's ready for that?
The Twinkie is just so weird because like that Pudge was getting aggressive up top and like forces all these moves out of Palace where he's like hiding at certain angles from the creep wave, and you're so concerned, like you feel like you know exactly where this Pudge is, and they just hops through the twin gate and kills your offlaner. And you're like, well, sorry man, but like I was hiding from him, so I lost vision. Like I don't know what to tell you. And he goes for a bit of a YOLO hook there on save, doesn't connect onto Palos. Maybe he's just last hitting. That looked like a farming hook.
Oh, it's okay.
Stealing some last hits from his off lane. That's my theory right now. But GBK comes back mid, level 7. The old Warpine Raider, the Porcupine, as SVG would say. He's going to come to that mid lane to try and help out.
Weird.
By help out, I mean run into the tower. Great micro happening here.
He's actually going to kill this in time.
Thank you. Thank you for the 52 gold from the edge. Alright, Shanks. Meanwhile, Bob's going to take advantage of this with his DD. We're trying to grab something. The dust is too far away by the looks of it, though. Can't quite get him. At the same time, up top, Sven goes down. They can't grab GPK, though.
He was
just missed
really
on a few
close.
things.
Yeah, Carlo got there a moment too late with the dust. Wasn't able to land on him. And then Bob committed with the second Astral Step blind. Guess hoping he could hit him. He did hit him. But GPK used Tricks of the Trade to dodge the damage. He wouldn't have died anyways, but it was a good attempt by Bob. But still, with the rotation and they kill the tower, that's going to make Bob's game easier now.
Hopefully Palos' game as well. And just give some more space for them to get aggressive to free up some room for this Sven, because him dying again, not great. Nightfall going to rotate through the Twin Gate, come up top here. So 4 heroes into pressuring this tower at the moment. And very different game for us from GBK. We've been seeing a couple of the BetBoom games where GBK has been doing a lot of early movement. And he will be like camping in these areas, playing these spirit type heroes, the Kunkka. But instead on this Ricky, he just gets to be really static, hang on the mid lane the whole time, and see what item. Well, I mean, obviously Diffuse is late. I mean, he's a mid Ricky, but he's kind of just waiting on that.
Yeah, it definitely changes the tempo of the hero a lot now that the Meteor Hammer build is a little bit less popular. Really changes a lot, because otherwise you just get online so quickly. You get a pre-boots, you start sieging the tower, transition to like ganking a little bit. But this
you're like drawing threat too.
Yeah, but the Diffusal build, it's like you're a good dodge.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, they don't have enough anyway.
It's kind of broken that he gets glimpse and he uses tricks and it just instantly cancels it, even if he cancels. See that? Because he got glimpsed like right away, right? Or did he get glimpsed first and then tricks?
Right there.
Maybe he got glimpsed and then tricks afterwards is what happened.
Keep an eye on it. Jumps onto Shanks here. Pretty annoying matchup for an Ench. Followed around by this guy, but
he read him so well. As soon as Shanks like stepped back, he's like, okay, someone's fucking coming.
yeah, I'm out of here. No Ench does this. Oh, you know, speaking of messed up things, did you see that some of the movement abilities are stunning through BKB? Like Mars Spear currently stuns through BKB.
I did see that one, yeah.
Bushwhack also currently stunning through BKB.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That's a good one. I'm not sure actually if Bushwhack's stunning, but it will cancel channels.
Okay, because it like moves. It's probably because it's moving you.
Exactly.
It's all the moving ones. It's because they're moving you that the game wasn't ready for that. So they're like, well, that counts as an interruption, yeah.
So watch out, or, you know, take advantage with my players. Currently, 4 heroes smoked up down bottom. Nightfall just so involved right now on this Terrorblade. Moving around with his team. He's top of the net worth, but not by a whole lot, especially considering how free his game has been. He could definitely be like a little bit richer, but he's getting map pressure and presence right now. Around Tokyo, 3 points in the Frostbite. They're going to see if they can lead. Oh, they're going to do the jump. Everyone is here. Save, just waiting for some slows. He's going to go for the Tumbler. So he does go for a bit of a YOLO hook, though. Now he's in kind of deep. Alone nearby has the Static Storm here, waiting for a big target. Gets on to 4 heroes there from him. They have to Delta split out. Leave Save alone. This is a pretty good start for Execration. Unfortunately, GBK jumps in. They're going to find Bob. He's just jumped back one more time. Earn on top of him. Now the ticking damage from the Venom as well. GBK jumps in. They want the finish, but he gets hooked back out by Save. Bob out to deny a possibility now, but gets frostbit right before Toronto Tokyo dies. So they're going to lose Bob. There's a Doom as well into GPK. That's going to be timing out here with any chance of a kill. So it's a 2-for-1, and they get the tower. All while Pals is desperately trying to finish off these Ancients before they get over here. And he will at least farm up this camp first.
I'm not sure if that hook was like intended to save GPK or was trying to steal a kill, but it ended up being a god tier hook because it was like the same time that GPK got doomed and just completely pulled him out of danger there.
That is true.
So, sick fight. The start was a little bit sloppy, of course. They realized they didn't really have a good angle, and none of the BetBoom heroes ended up taking the bridge to the right, so they didn't have a good angle to dive in to interrupt the Doom as he tried to pull the creep wave past. But in the end, it still worked out nicely for them, so they're going to be pretty happy, especially with Bob dying. He is going Dagon, by the way.
Oh, let's go.
It's still coming.
Get in the game. Palos doing a great job, I have to say, on this Sven in terms of like how terrible his lane was, but finding those ancient stacks, obviously, you know, credit to his teammates for setting those up. But not dying in that fight at the very least, working towards that Echo Saber. And Nightfall going just Dragonlance, Manta. Probably going to be seeing, I would guess, just more of him, being a little bit more involved in your typical position 1, just because he is an offlaner.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the expectation. Wouldn't be surprised to see something like a Scotty later on, too. Maybe a Satanic this game, so you can better heal through the Doom. Somebody's got to buy Auras, most likely, but I don't know if Veno's going to buy the right one for his liking. He's got a Spirit Vessel already finished and queuing up a Pipe now. Great items, but will be a little bit harder for TV to stay alive in these like fight to the deaths if he gets doomed.
Yeah.
Is Ricky's Diffusal coming? Okay, finally.
It is time. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we can get some Boots of Bearing inside of Execration would be huge in this game. We're talking about that a little bit with like the Ricky Shard, but just in general, Veno and Ricky Shard, it seems like it would be amazing.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, though, we got ourselves... Oh, we got the thing. Rezo hitting him with the... what's this thing called?
Noxious Plague.
The Noxious Plague.
Yeah. He actually did get it at level 6, and he used it in that previous fight as well. It's pretty cool. Does initial damage, does a bunch of percentage damage, and then kind of AoEs afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Love to see him ulti on a giant Ancient Sack stolen away here.
Yeah, one does feel nice. Now they're scouting it. They're like, no, it's gone. The support's like, God, I spent so much time stacking that. And you guys never took it.
At least Shanks got the Wisdom Rune before they could grab that. So there's something.
That's the important part.
Yeah, that's what we'll tell ourselves, you know. The support players. At least I got that for the squad.
In the
Are
meantime,
they just going to run
like,
to the Twin Gate? Oh, these maps.
Nightfall's like, free Wisdom Rune sick.
So they just steal that. They're going to go through the Twin Gate. They have Vish to the right of the Twin Gate
Up there as well. And they're going to try and catch Palos. Man, these poor carry players' brains must be a little bit warped right now when trying to think about where the threat is coming from. But they have the Watcher.
Courier sends the Glimmer Cape to the Pudge here.
Oh, perfect.
Once again, an excellent item on the hero. Trade. You can use a Glimmer Cape to trade for Rot HP if you really want to. Ooh, GPK spots Bob, though. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. They're both invisible.
Yeah, Invis Rune. All right, here we go. Warcry starting off there. Great stacks from the start. Red Legend got the spell. Tino jumps in. They got the Doom on the Venos. That big damage. Not going to involve this fight. Now the Glimpse back. It's a little too early, though. Tokyo was doing a bit of a left, right there, so does survive after the Glimpse. Saves, takes his time to channel out 2, make it 3. Oh, save. There's one more. Okay, he doesn't care. He doesn't want the third Lotus. Too dangerous, apparently, in his mind.
He just needed the great healing Lotus, of course.
That's right. He can't even afford the slots.
Okay. Only Veno dying, not bad. I mean, he didn't have his ulti up. If he did, that fight could have been different, maybe. He got a Gale off. He used Spirit Vessel, but without his ultimate, his overall damage is just okay. Did they spot somebody with this ward? Because they are hunting. No, they're just jungling for now. They're just doing a hangout, look for an opportunity play. Ooh, Tino's definitely going to see that Nova.
Yeah. He spots that sentry, and now not going to want to drop the obs up there either.
Yeah, Save just hitting creeps for now. He knows that they just need to keep playing these areas. It basically allows them to play 2 sides of the map like this, as they can jump either way. But here goes the jump on Tino.
They're thinking about it. Yeah, they start off a little bit. Just some poking and prodding. Trying to get the pull back maybe, but Save doesn't have the hook back yet. It's still a couple seconds away. So no easy setup right now.
Is that why? I guess he used the hook against the neutral creep, so maybe hurting their chances. But they did get a dust out of it. 90 gold damage. Economic damage.
Well, Palos just like passes by Nightfall down bottom here. He got a Nightfall hops in the Twin Gate. Palos just wraps around behind him. They didn't even know each other were there. And they are just heading in towards the hot tub up top here. Down to the jacuzzi. They're going to run into Tino. This is not the song you want to be in, my friend. It's quickly going down in the silence of the Ricky. No chance to counterplay.
Used the ultimate on Veno there, surprisingly. A little overkill.
Yeah. You know, he got doomed by him last time. Revenge, perhaps.
Maybe he thought there was going to be a big team fight, is probably what it was. But they just outmaneuvered so well here without showing any heroes. I think Execration just didn't expect them all to be there.
Yeah, I do love how they have this coverage of like that ward in between, like where they were constantly playing with the CM and the Pudge up top there along the tree line. Just it feels like, you know, you're scanning these heroes. It's letting you position up here. Yeah, that ward right there. Thank you very much. Very nicely done. They really look like they get this new map and the pathways. It's like another lane. I don't even know what to call this up here. It's like a trail.
I would like to call it the Mighty Minds.
The Mighty Mind. Thank you.
That's what the debuff is called.
That's right. The buff. Sorry, sir. Come on now. I'll call this a debuff.
Oh, you're right.
Happy place to be in the Mighty Minds. Bob, hoping to get the Aghanims. Maybe make these fights a little bit easier for them. UBK just got his shard delivered, though. So currently, what can they do? They have Warcry. That helps you.
True. A lot, actually. It's going to offset the Ricky minus armor.
But what else can they do? That's kind of it.
They don't have a drum for them? Oh, yeah. Enchantress didn't go one. And Disruptor didn't go one either. He's going pipe instead. All right. Just got to use your own little legs. Get yourself out of danger.
Versus a Veno as well.
Yeah. Or BKB. BKB is an easy solution. Of which only one player has the solution. But Palace is going to take the tier 2 tower, looks like. Lead to the outpost dying as well. The middle of the map. Well, they're just going to leave it, actually. They want to go to the other side of the map. They might run into resolution with these twin gates. All right, here they go.
We'll see. That would be good for them. Unfortunately, there are some plague wards left behind.
There's smoke, though.
Still have duration. So that'll get them past. They just follow the trail of breadcrumbs.
The Watcher did spot them a little bit, so they could catch.
Following, getting closer. Bob hasted up, about to run out of smoke here. There's Reza. Oh, jumped the wrong way. Incorrect guess right now. Has to back up. 2 spells used. Oh my god, Tino just goes in. War Stomp. He doesn't pop the Doom though. He's thinking about it. No, gets ulti. What happened to Bob? What, Tino? What? I guess the fight was just over. He just didn't like the setup. He just didn't go for it.
Yeah, I mean, he already used one Astral Step to jump in, and he didn't catch anybody. He uses Aether Remnant as well. And that at that point, basically, Disruptor gets jumped. The fight was over, I feel like.
Oh my god, look at Bob. Just nothing he can do.
Nice hook there with the disable from the diffusal. All right, cool. So yeah, BetBoom basically got out of danger just in time. If Veno stayed like 5 seconds more, somebody gets glimpsed basically. It also helped that it was nighttime, which meant that they just were less able to be spotted there. So maybe Execration forcing that attempt a little bit too hard.
Well, it is past 20 minutes here. Certainly a pretty good lineup for taking out a Tormentor, I would reckon, on the side of BetBoom. They want to opt for it, but instead they're going to keep doing their little pattern where they play down off the Twin Gate, go through back up top, farm the Mighty Mines, farm back down through the jungle. Seems to be a bit of a pattern here. They're just looping around in circles. Meanwhile, Palace is trying to pick up the scraps in between as much as he can. Nightfall's going to lose his courier here of the prospective Manta. Sorry, not Manta, the Scotty. He had Manta quite a while ago. And Palace might run into GPK.
The Wisdom Rune here. They're going to leave it for CM this time. It looks like he's kind of behind on levels.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, if BetBoom can do it, you guys can do it too, okay?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, here comes their smoke, though. They know exactly where they are. Or at least they have a good guess. They see the dog.
Oh,
The dog. They saw the fucking dog. They saw the fucking dog cosmetic on the low ground, Trent. It literally got him killed.
There's no, you can't see it,
They
right?
fucking pinged it. He pinged the fucking dog exactly where it was on the stairs. I swear to God. I switched to their vision too, and I saw it at the same time. I swear to
You
God.
couldn't see the dog and you can't
I
see
don't
CM,
know.
though.
It looked a whole lot like they saw the dog to me, and he pinged on the dog.
We're going with it. They saw the dog. All right.
Saw the fucking dog, and
Pay
then
to
they
lose.
initiated.
Pay to lose by the dog cosmetic. All right. Sounds good. That's huge. That's 3 heroes. Now Execration have the lead. I want to say for the first time in a while. I guess they had it a little while ago, too. Never mind. It's just been so tight this entire game, honestly. I think the furthest lead we've had is like 2K.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's been a lot of farming, but from my perspective, it does feel like BetBoom is winning. But yeah, the net worth is not the case. They're just out farming. Sven with his harpoon. Who needs a damn blink dagger? Not him. Nope. Who else is farmed? Shanks is pretty stacked, actually. He's been hitting creeps his whole time. Dragonlance, Medallion of Courage. Hell yeah. Bob's getting items. And Tino as well. That's probably the main reason their net worth is good.
I actually can't believe how well Palace has been farming. I feel like he's just doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, that's true. Keeping up with the TV. That's not always easy.
I wonder if it's because like there's just so many creep camps on the map right now. Obviously, you can't like possibly control it.
And Sven doesn't cost anything. Like, when he finds a camp, he just farms it. There's not a whole lot of, like, you know, I mean, look at his build. He's got good enough mana regen, HP regen, lifesteal. He's fine. He can just, like, walk everywhere. He can wait as long as he wants for a camp, or walk as far as he wants for a camp. If he gets there, he farms it. That's it. He's just dodging.
And interesting, they just didn't care about the Tormentor so far on the Dire side, but I guess kind of makes sense. Oh, Enchantress is going to try to solo it.
Oh,
Let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, I think you can, right? Yeah.
He did it.
Fully solo. That is an amazing part of Ench.
That is true. You do have to farm this 4,500 gold item first, but once you get it, yeah, you just attack it once, slap it with the Hurricane Pike, and do these fucking cruise missiles, and it just dies. And
I think the best part is probably stealing the enemy one. It's like you're just solo mission. Like, it's a little risky, but I mean, if you get there, it's so free.
Yeah, that's true.
Not surprised, or rather very surprised, I should say, that Execration is getting the first Roche of this game. I thought it would be BetBoom, how things were going. They are smoking, making their way here, but they're very far away.
Yeah, there's no way they make it in time.
And Carlo using the shard as well that was gifted to him to try and set down that little minefield of a Thunderstrike, just in case they got here. And Palos immediately TP's back to the mid lane to keep on farming, but will the scrappy remnants of his team get caught? Shanks runs out in the wave, almost seeming to bait this, just saying, like, are they all here? I feel like he kind of knew. So he'll take the fall. No TP for 5 more seconds here on Doom. Rizzo cuts back and lives because of it.
Rizzo does not hesitate on his ulti. It's like, is there a hero? Okay, I'm throwing it.
Yeah, he does not seem to care.
It's very mana expensive, actually. His int gain is garbage right now on Venom. It's a 1.2 or 1.4, so he's only got 579 max mana at 25 minutes in. Doesn't that seem incredibly low?
That seems crazy.
Yeah, that's why he's got the Healing Lotus. They gave it to him. They're like, you need this, bro. Please hold this shit.
Wow, that is actually wild.
But he hasn't bought any raw stat items that give him much mana. He's got mana regen out of it, but...
Yeah, he has Wand and Spirit Vessel for the whole 2 all attributes, you know, and 3 on his wand.
Aqua's good too. I mean, he's got that, and he has CM Aura, obviously, so he's got ways to give himself mana, but it's fine. It's just a little interesting, just a bit of a difference on the hero that wasn't there before. It feels like BetBoom is a little aimless, kind of. It kind of feels like Execration is just dodging them and still farming well. I mean, the game is equal, frankly. The net worth hasn't changed much. 3K at 25 minutes in is not a huge difference, but it does feel like they are, both teams maybe a little bit, either, I feel like Execration is avoiding fights, and I feel like BetBoom just can't quite find the ones they're looking for. It's kind of my perspective.
I feel like they did a great job of controlling up top and like forcing down that tier 2, but then anything else on the map has looked kind of difficult for them. And with like the Ricky mid, Pudge, it feels like they're just trying to go for the kills, but not necessarily like plant and take objectives right now. I mean, it feels like they're just waiting for Nightfall to get a little bit bigger. Like maybe he has BKB, and then they feel more comfortable just approaching objectives in a more clear way. Yeah. But what felt like was an advantage over Execration. They didn't really flex it. Like, I feel like they could have taken those fights if they wanted to go the tier 2 mid right after the tier 2 top, but instead they decided to farm it up a bit more.
Yeah, they could have been an option instead. Another audio issue, unfortunately, for the teams. But yeah, the BKB, I agree. The BKB on TB is definitely going to change things a bit. That way, if he does get meta and BKB off, he's protected mostly from magic damage and actually can fight to the death. Doesn't have to worry about getting glimpsed as well. Would be a nice thing in most circumstances. But any cool neutral items? I saw some Philly stones on both squads. It's actually a really good variety of neutral items this game.
I was trying to figure out when the Radiant did they do the Tormentor? I didn't even notice.
They did, yes. It was a little bit after 20 minutes. I missed it as well, but I saw a Venom Ward on top of it when I poked over. It was a couple of minutes before, like 2 or 3 minutes before the Enchantress did it.
That must be how Toronto Tokyo got his.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, he was the one that got it.
Gotcha. Right now, he is in the direct path of Execration. Has moved down here. This is the post-pause death. There's always one. Alos, gonna see those creeps. Oh, wait, then he does the calculation. He hits them for a second. It's like, wait, someone was here. He sniffs, looking for the gold. Ooh, nice glimmer by save. In case he had popped out right there, wouldn't have been spotted, but gets away either way. And they'll just move on up. Take a safety and Execration side of the map. Okay. Oh, wait. TP coming in. Palos. Melee War Cries. Gonna find Toronto Tokyo. There is no defensive item on this Crystal Maiden.
Save is
unless you
finishing
count
his
Grubs.
camp.
Oh
my
the save?
god.
Dude, he's so good.
I would have never done that. Dude, the fact that like he got
I would
frostbite,
have never done
he kept ancienting. He's like, maybe I can kill this in time. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna hook him and then blink into trees and TP just to fuck with him, you know?
Well, he
Like-
saved Toronto Tokyo too.
I suppose so, yeah. Yeah, it could
That's
have
what it
been.
really was. Oh, so you just thought he was fucking around.
I thought he was fucking around, yeah. Like, in some way, it felt like it a little bit.
I think he gets chased down if it's not for that save.
Yeah, probably true. With the harpoon.
Yeah.
There's no blink. I don't know. Maybe he gets caught.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he did make quite a bit of distance between drums and the frostbite.
Yeah.
Hoping to increase that distance there with the force staff. He makes his way through the bottom half. Not going to stop the farm, though. Toronto Tokyo on a warning mission right now. To try and get some control. What is their vision? They don't have any control over the twin gates. I feel like that's a prime problem for position 5. It's got to get awards on those gates.
Matters more if Aegis is available, I suppose. Right now, it's not too many objectives on the map. Just both teams really content to hit more creeps. Kind of wild, but it's happening.
Execration. Coming in. Top team of the group here. Up near the top of the board at BetBoom. You know? Not expected to win any of these. The fans out there. The rabid Sea fans. I know how you are. You guys are vicious. Every fan base is vicious when you truly love your team. I know. I'm a Leafs fan. It's okay. Guys, you know, give them your strength, guys. Look, they're 3K out versus BetBoom. I know none of you expected this. Bob's leading the charge. He's got a Dagon. He's got Ags. He's going to crush this fight. 35 seconds on an Aegis? You guys believe in Bob, right? GBK looking to pop this smoke here. Courier goes down. Toronto Tokyo's is gone. Immediately turns to the frostbite. Bob is in. Trying to survive. Zackstorm as well to try and help over the BKBs there from Nightfall. Meanwhile, GPK gets stunned up after jumping out of his Ricky Cloud. Immediately jumps back down to the south, though. Almost dead. Broken. Hiding in the trees. Comes out. Gets zapped by Bob. Hit him down with the magic. The Doom is thrown out there.
That was an illusion.
I'm not even sure. Yeah, I think it was. Bit of a mistake there on that one. Toronto Tokyo pops with the ulti, trying to get some more damage.
Ooh,
They get
nice
thrown
hook.
back. Save. Gets the hook on the pal. He's dropping low. Warcry trying to keep him alive, but it can't. Can't get a chance for the lifesteal either. Now Tino getting hit by that Scotty. BKB not going to save you. Shanks also getting clicked down here. They want more heroes, though. Save. He's got the hook. Save. Does he hit these? Ooh, he can't find it. Looking around, not able to find Bob. It ends as a triple kill for Nightfall, but the fight that started so good for Execration.
Did it?
Well, I mean, they got GBK kind of free looking, it seemed.
Yeah, the downside was that while they were beating on GPK, Bob kind of initiated doubly to go to the twin gate, and it just resulted in a BKB on the TV. So I guess they burned TV's BKB, and they eventually killed GPK, but then the rest of the fight kind of got worked down eventually. And Sven took a lot of damage in the course of that combat. I don't know if it was Veno ulti or what, but...
Yeah, it was mostly Veno. Yeah, he got Spirit Vessel. He took 877 from Veno's new ulti. Okay, good to know. The Noxious Plague. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, it does percentage-based damage. And he got latent toxicity as well. Bought that to even better this game, or now with against all these like BKBs that are used more carefully, kind of.
Yeah,
I feel like so you just slap that down, get a nice stun on your opponents, plus the extra damage, and he's queuing up. And no, he's gonna go BKB next, but he had Ags queued up as well. The Ags is kind of cool. It's Poison Nova on Venodyne or a Galed Heroes
Dispel, right?
Dispel or Dying, I think. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think if it's on, if somebody's Galed and they die, they also explode in Poison Nova.
Oh, really? I actually did not know that. I have not seen that. I guess that would make sense. That would be a Gale ending prematurely. Like if it doesn't resolve.
Yeah, I think it does that, pretty sure.
That's all right. We're going to find out.
Maybe.
What we're
He's
here
going
for,
BKB first. We'll see.
It's true. We might not find out. That's a good point. Maybe we'll find out in the next game if it comes back. GBK trying to up his survivability here. Hops into a Manta style next. So some additional tools. Dispel here. And gonna be looking forward to some more neutral items as well to maybe... I forget. Do we have Dispelling neutral items at tier 4 anymore? I don't think we do, right? We have to go all the way to the Force Boots now? Oh, I guess you have the Aesthetics cap if you want to count that, kind of. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they buffed it as well. But yeah, most of the dispels are gone.
Yeah, we gotta get Force Boots. Which, again, can work on your allies, as we discovered, despite the tooltip.
Yes, we did. It's very, very solid there. So yeah, the ally dispel thing, not as available maybe, but do you want to dispel the Venomancer at this point? Seems kind of dangerous.
Oh no, I just mean as GBK, like more help for you know.
Yeah,
Stay alive.
yeah, he's not able to farm that fast on Ricky. That's definitely one of the issues with the hero right now. You just don't really hit creeps that quickly if you don't go like some Battle Fury builds. So he's more of like a smoke breaker initiator. He's 2, 2, and 4 right now. Pretty slow game for him, but both teams a little bit slow.
Well, they're all grouped up top here. Smoke onto 4 of them. GBK the only one not smoke, but he's pretty sneaky. Start with the ulti onto Tino. BKB is popped. War Stomp as well, trying to give himself a little bit of space. They start to back up. Tino, look kind of close here. Careful now, son. All right, moves back. Illusion coming from the mid lane as well. BetBoom happy to just take the high ground and start wailing away on this tower, planting these wards down. Saying, don't come in. Not going to be a happy place for you. Now Tino TPs to the tree line. He's looking for his Blink Warstop Doom. He goes in. He does pop it. And they do manage to blow up. No, they don't. That's Tino. He's gone. Okay. Thought they had a chance there for a second, but now it's Palos in the middle of it. Can't lifesteal the help away. Oof.
Bro, he went in with everything and he just had like 32 armor. Like, what do you do there? I mean, I think he pressed everything and he was getting, you know, bonus damage from his Vindicator axe, but I don't think his armor was maybe high enough. I don't know what it was, but it just not enough there. Dooming the TV, who cares?
Yeah, well, no chance to do it this time. And now the Silver Edge is purchased. Damn, poor Tino. Who did Nightfall even sunder? That fight was a mess. I don't even know what happened there.
He got
I'm
doomed.
gonna be real.
So he sundered his teammate afterwards, I think. Is what
I don't think he got doomed, did he? 'Cause he has doom.
Didn't he? Oh.
See, that was my confusion as well. I thought I heard the doom. I think he didn't get it off in time.
I mean, he went in, so I just assumed that he was going to press it, but maybe he pressed BKB too early or something.
Yeah. Well, he BKB'd out of the first one,
Did he
then
not
he had no
stun him?
BKB, and then he jumped back in. He did stun, but I don't think he got off the doom because he used his BKB to escape from the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a bit of a mess. And then his health vanished.
So something probably went wrong on the initiation is what happened that way. That was difficult to discern.
Yeah, smoke be good. The pipe is finally finished here for Disruptor.
Woo.
Not sure if it's going to do much at this point, though.
It'll definitely help against the Veno, but Veno's not necessarily the main problem. On the bright side, there's a weakness for BetBoom. Their initiation is kind of iffy. The last fight, they did a Blink Dismember on Pudge. It's fine, but like, let's be real, there's better stuff you can do in Dota 2. Not this game for BetBoom, though.
Not this game, but yeah.
Kind of weak on initiation options, but their lineup is still pretty solid, so it's going to be fine for them. But yeah, bad sign when Sven goes that hard on initiating with BKB and he just dies through it like a squishy little hero.
Alright, they've decided this is their chance again, though. Everything's back up now for Tino. Has to lead the charge. They're going to try and send in Bob first. Get that big silence off. Ricky Illusion. Don't get got by it. Bob jumps in. Bounce onto the TV. Knife also holding his BKB. Now he gets caught. Trying to find the right Nightfall. He gets the correct Doom. Very well done. They're moving on to this terribly. Trying to knock him down. He's been so much damage for their team. He is surviving right now. He is living. He's eating him. He's back out. He's healed up and just walking off that Doom at this moment. They do manage to clean up Resolution. Toronto Tokyo as well. But now they're going to lose that Disruptor with that fresh pipe. Palos still invis with the Silver Edge, trying to find something. Can't find where GBK went to, though. He's hoping to blow him up.
Somebody.
Yeah, and he's got the chase down. Nightfall not joining GBK right now, so they're just going to start walking away. It'll be a 2-for-1. They could make their way to the Roche if they want to.
Nightfall's way too scared to walk into a sentry right now, basically, as he chases, so definitely doing the safer thing. Saves him pretty easily. The Dismember, it's still a good go, though, and the fact that TB had to run away that long meant that they just got the extra cleanups with the Veno and everything dying. They had enough damage there. That was very clear.
Yeah, and talk about during the draft. That's a pretty nice save. Eat him up right now. Pudge is going to be good.
And despite losing a fight, BetBoom is going to take Roche.
Yeah, it is interesting that because they controlled that part of the map, they get to do this. Now, to be fair, Execration can always TP up here. Like, if they had the insight to this or the desire to fight, they could have gone for that. But really, it's pretty risky. And obviously, as the raiding team just hopping through that twin gate, popping the meta, it's going to be such a fast Roche.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, they basically spread and hit neutral creeps. That could have been a moment where Execration actually groups smokes and runs top if they anticipate the move. That would have been cool. But it's a little difficult at times, especially when you feel like you did okay in the fight, but maybe you didn't completely crush it. There's always a chance that like Veno could go top and back them up quickly, and then it feels like a death fight.
Now this does hurt them, of course. Ooh, they're going to smoke up as they see Palos approaching. They want to find someone else to start the fight with on it. It's a cross-map rotation drawn out here from Save. They're going all the way around as GBK picks up the level 20 talent of the 0.4 backstab multiplier. And at this rate, with the nullifier, he hits very hard, even with the Warcry. Now the hook in on the bomb. Save. Oh, that's just the power of the punch right now. Forces out the Static Storm to try and get this save. And that was so important because Bob just has to get away from them. Needs the BKB to escape that Ricky.
Yeah, good. Well done there. Save's punch continues to look solid. Like, I was expecting him to use Dissimulate or something like that just to get out, but no, he just instantly grabs the hook and does the Dismember follow-up, so making their initiation look solid.
Yeah.
But now they're going to go high ground with this Aegis.
Just hit hook and Save lurking in the back with that Blink Dagger. He's ready for another one.
Love the Smoke Cloud, too. Just protect from any counter initiation. If Doom tries to blink on Nightfall, he's going to have BKB active, otherwise it might mess things up.
Yeah, you're going to have to hard commit, and of course, nobody wants to do that versus an Aegis. The hook comes out, swing and a miss this time. Arlo looking here on the Disruptor. Nightfall dropping pretty low. Again, still has Aegis though. Oh, jumps
Sunder.
in. There's the aggressive Sunder on the Palos. He's dropping low fast. Combination there. He's held in place. He turns.
It's working.
He gets the lifesteal. It is working indeed. The Aegis is popped. There goes GBK. Oh, Save pulls out the Palos. Do you want some of this smoke, son? Pull me over. See if I care. I got a harpoon as well. Palos somehow still alive. Shank's chucking out some images as that's going to pop the Aegis. All right, Palos now don't do anything crazy now. He's got the self-red, backs up a little bit. He's like, wait for the stuns, get the big damage. All right, we're good. That is 5 heroes
Holy
down,
shit.
and an 8x kill streak goes to Bob.
That was fucking crazy. I thought he was dead, dude. He got so low, and then he just started hitting people and doing that big cleave. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, look at Palos' webcam. He's stone cold.
He's like,
He's,
oh yeah,
he's
normal.
just chatting it up.
It's normal. 9,300 damage in that team fight. Oh my god.
Just normal spend stuff. Whew. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's the replay, ladies and gentlemen. We love this. Look at that aggressive
The
Sunder.
was cool. It was really cool. He looked so dead. He BKBs. He instantly hits a creep to heal. Then he just starts smashing heroes. I thought he was dead here as well. Then he hits save one time and gets so much health back. And then it's just like, I mean, that was really cool how BetBoom did it, but they didn't quite kill. Oh, Shanks just killed himself.
Oh no, Shanks. Oh no. What? How?
On the fucking Tormentor.
But how? It barely had any damage.
Bro, well, he walked up to it. He attacked it like once, and then he attacked it 2 more times, and then he started running while his third one was in the air, and the third one fucking killed him. And his Hurricane Pike was on cooldown for 10 seconds, so he just got like
I see what he was trying to do.
got a little excited. It was pretty funny. That's actually, I mean, the game's it's not a throw, but like it's kind of throwy because they both had shards. That would have been a free shard for either Void Spirit, Doom, or Sven. If he just waited like 10 seconds. Oh, instead it goes to Terrorblade instead. That's pretty funny.
He's trying to do some sort of a, I guess like a timing where like you hit with a couple and then do the Hurricane Pike, but I don't know. Or maybe he's just not sure exactly how well Ench can solo it at level 18, and now he knows. Not that well.
Yeah, he probably has to do a little damage before he does the Hurricane Pike or something.
Yeah.
That's my hunch here. He is Sproinking though. Hell yeah, let's do it.
That's huge. The big old Sproinks. It's a weird one. So, I mean, I've seen this quite a few times now lately. Whereas we never got to see this spell. But it is always the 3 furthest enemy units within a chance's attack range plus 200. So it's like kind of weird. Obviously, you're getting multiple targets, but it's the 3 furthest. So that can be good or bad, depending.
I like it against the TB. I mean, it's pure damage, right? And that's being amplified by the extra stuff he's taken.
Yeah.
300% of his normal damage here. Cuts right through the armor. Good at pushing creep waves. Kind of just makes you a really effective hero, frankly.
Don't like how he's not farming camps with his Terrorblade Lucian.
It's a perfectly good tier 4 token on the ground.
Really? Just sitting?
Right next to Disruptor and Enchantress.
Oh, they just saw it. Well, that's huge.
It's one of theirs, I'm sure. He's got Enchanted Quiver, which is pretty sick. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he gives it to somebody else instead.
We got a Spell Prism already on Bob. That's great. We got Trickster Cloak on Doom. Also pretty solid. Spell Prism as well on Palos.
He will use it on Shanks. He uses Spell Prism.
Well, I was going to look at some more items here, but there's no time. They're smoked up here. Bob smoking a pop. Immediately blink away from save. Bob guesses. Does not guess correctly. They keep chasing. Tino looking for someone. Would love to get Rezo. He's been a real thorn in his side. Tino smoke pops. Doesn't go for the blink, though. Hesitates a bit. Toronto Tokyo as well. Back with the Dandelion Amulet towards the outpost.
So many more places you can hide now.
Oh, he pops through the twin gate. He does get out.
Okay.
Where is he? He's on a journey. Like, he could have TP'd out, but he goes to the twin gate, grabs the Watcher up top, comes down.
Just way more stuff you can do by staying on the map, probably.
Yeah.
Better to do that than just TP back to base every time. You lose a lot of opportunity. Yeah, Venomancer's picked up Timeless Relic. Excellent item on him. Amping up his spell damage. He's actually changed his mind. No Ags. He's going to go a Lincoln Sphere instead. Is his plan. Try to stop the Doom from happening on the carries. So Terrorblade has one of his own Lincoln Spheres ready.
I feel like the tier 4 items don't look very good for Sven. Like the Spell Prism's like kind of okay.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really feel great. But you look at the other items that were available. Like I guess he just didn't have. I would think Demon Edge maybe, or sorry, Penta Edge Sword would be pretty solid.
Penta Edge Sword, Havoc Hammer is kind of bad for him. Maybe Ninja Gear.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ninja Gear could be okay.
Stormcrafter maybe get some zaps going. It would allow you to chase a bit more. But yeah, probably Mindbreaker, Penta Edge Sword are your two neutral items. But I do agree. Yeah, the tier 4 is not so good for him.
I feel like he'd rather just have Paladin Sword or something like the tier 3.
Yeah.
Can't find anything. Right now, in trouble. Gets hit there. Has to be careful with the debuff. He has to pop it. There's a lane toxicity. He's done it for a long time. Loses a ton of his HP, but we already saw that went last time. He can recover. Bob jumped in, jumps back out. Doesn't like the fight. Save, throws the hook. Barely misses there. This is a blink strike from GPK hopping back in. Bob gets back to the safety of the high ground. Won't result in anything quite yet.
Really good try from Save. Nice and wide. That way it doesn't hit his Ricky, but barely misses. And yeah, little initiation's going to sort of fail. They popped the BKB on the Sven to get him out of danger. Lane toxicity made it look a lot less good, that's for sure. But yeah, he's got Satanic and he's got Basher now. It's cool to see Sven's actually being able to get 6 slotted. Like, it really did feel like with like Blink BKB, Echo Saber, you just ran out of item slots so freaking fast. Mask of Manus is another often case, but the fact that he's able to get a Basher on Sven, I feel like I've never seen that before in my entire life. Because you just didn't have the slots. It wasn't an option.
Yeah, that is really odd. To just even look at it, it just looks real weird. But here we are.
But definitely good items. Satanic going to be really valuable to them this game. It got nerfed a little bit in terms of damage bonus and stuff, but the life steal's just too good if he has to deal with things like Sunder.
I think the lane toxicity plus nullifier of the Ricky is so cool too, because they're like he can rely on his Warcry. He tries to during the lane toxicity, but then he's nullified, and he's like, I just have to pop BKB. You could see it, and he's like, I know I'm about to get stunned, but like, what choice do I have right now?
Good point, yeah.
Really annoying.
Might catch Palace here. They see him.
Yeah. Save. He jumps in. Aggressive this time, but just the Silver Edge. They don't have any vision right now. Palace goes in. There's a lot of heroes here. The AoE Doom from Tino. Trying to control things up. Who are they going to turn on to? GPK, but he gets pulled away. Can't finish him off. Instead, they start focusing on the Nightfall. Now he gets eaten up and pulled away from Save. GBK, glimpse, it gets dodged. He's out of there. They cannot stick on the target with their Doom. It's running out right now. Tino, not being much for help at this moment. GBK jumps back into the middle of them, but the Doom is gone. He's got some really save now, pulls him out. I'm not even sure if that's what we wanted. Harpoons over to Toronto, takes him out. Now Nightfall's in the middle of this fight. Still has Thunder, pops it right now. Palos getting low. And they boost back out from Nightfall. Bob's right on top of him right now, though. Seminate as well. Tino eats him again. They eat Blink. Save multiple times right now. He pulls in Bob, too. And they actually get this kill. Save is doing everything for them right now, but it's not enough damage quite yet on the Bob. He jumps out with the Astral Step. He's so low right now. Some poison taking for the Venomancer. It's Toronto Tokyo. The Crystal Nova gets the kill. And they manage to find Bob at the same time. Oh, Carlo and Bob, rather.
They're all buying back. They do not want to give up Roshan here. Yeah, it's a lot of buybacks in that fight.
Oh, and they look at GPK. He's being all sneaky with these Ricky illusions, trying to bait bad spells, but also scouting. Very useful stuff here from the Ricky.
They retreat those guys.
Who are they going to go? They jump right on the Shags. He's the first target. It's not looking good right now for Execration, but Palos jumps in. He's going on to Rezo. Pulls him up real fast. Offset one Gale. Now Nightfall moving back, though. Top 2 Bobs. He's back in this fight. Remember, this will be the dieback onto Bob. He is just out of there. No chance to play here. No more Doom for 20 seconds. They got to kite this one out if they want any help from Tino. But they're the ones getting kited right now. Crystal knows from Tokyo. He just feels way too confident as Crystal Maiden. They just can't get in. Palos has the Silver Edge in a second. Still has Satanic as well. It's just the four of them. They're in the bog. They can't move. There's a smoke cloud. Now the Stackstorm trying to help catch GBK. That will punish him. He's gone. Oh, Palos. And he carried them himself. Tino, again, with this fight been so long, the Doom is back up. He tries to get on Nightfall. He's able to force them away. Gets off the blink. Nice save there from Toronto Tokyo. That's going to, again, pull this pressure away from the Doom. Tino really struggling to stick on anybody. That does help recover the fight near the end for Execration, though.
I mean, still so close in all of these engagements. They're actually really struggling to deal with the Sven at this point. Like, they're kiting him, they're throwing all these spells on him, but he does so much damage that he just slaps a creep here and there, and nobody's actually winning those damage trades, except for TB. TB's like the one guy that's like fine fighting him, but the Ricky does not look very survivable. His like armor to HP ratio is just not good enough. Every time he goes on Sven, Sven happily turns and slaps him, dude. It does a lot of damage, so diebacks on both sides.
Initiation plays? Save? He's just regenning up Nightfall right now. Dude, he made so many plays on save. I actually can't believe it.
It's been played so good.
Are they going to initiate with this? Is this what we're doing right now? We're blink initiating Nightfall's Terrorblade? Oh, yeah, smoke doesn't pop. They know they're in there right now. Tino's nearby. Still no Doom again for another 16 seconds. This is not the time they want to fight right now. He jumps in on a Charles Tokyo, though. Tino, is this your moment? This is what you want. He still has BKB to pop. But again, he's going to have to go right through all these Venom spells. Palos standing tall. He's trying to help out Tino. Trying to make it so he doesn't have to...
Poison jumps.
Very close on the hook there, but Palos drives them back once more. They can't quite handle the Sven, but look at his items. He used everything there. They're not able to get another kill. They're dissuading them from the Roche, though. GBK's still dead. They don't want to hard commit to a fight. They want an easy pickoff. Just one little hook, a little taste. The next creation hero. They're going to back up.
And they lose the vision, but there's a Venomancer as well, spotting things for them. The Noxious Plague was very effective in that fight. Basically popped off of Doom, spread to the Sven, forced Sven to pop BKB. And it's just so much easier for BetBoom to look for fights between the Plague Wards and the hooks. Execration has to be so careful.
Trying to push these waves out here, too. We're just battling over the creep wave right next to Roche. The Remnant goes in. There's not much happening here, even a long old glimpse back. Carlo in the back with the Ninja Gear. Great item versus the Venomancer. For this Disruptor to try and get off these big spells. Speaking of a wraparound, they're thinking about doing the big one here. Roche not too low yet. Carlo, again, leading the charge here. Dangerous spot for a Disruptor, but he's trying to get some vision down for them. They're going to find Toronto Tokyo. Roche still very hardy right now. Bob jumps in.
Nice.
Attempted grab there. What? He gets him. What? I don't even know what just happened. Save now, munches up Toronto Tokyo. Palos, take the stairs.
The pull interrupted it, but then the hook did it was like a TV hook.
Yeah, it was all over the place right now, but now they're in the midst of it. The BKBs are up. This is what they need. That's Rezo gone. No ulti pop this time. They're on to Nightfall right now. The Doom is just trying to zone everyone else back. Nightfall gets away with the invis, though, trying to get GPK. Went down in the previous fight. He just keeps redoing it, but he can't get the grab. Now Save pulls him away. Finally, fully saving GPK, ensuring his escape. It'll cost Save his life. Now GPK back in behind the Roche. Trying to sneak his way here. Actually has no TP for another 5 seconds.
So big.
He's just, oh, Tino.
He doesn't have detection, though.
There's no detection.
Oh,
I like how he's just looking. Oh,
he gets him.
Oh my God.
He
You
knows
gotta be kidding me. That is the worst timing. I'm so sorry for you, GPK. He has to fight his way out of this one, but he cannot. That is 90 seconds. No buyback. 0 chance. Roche just wants out of here, man. This is just not the place to be.
It's an eggs now. It's going to be an eggs. This is better.
No, it's worse. Oh, wait. Wait.
Doesn't it change? Why is this still a refresher?
I thought it was Who remembers these things? Yeah,
is it because they started killing it and thus it doesn't switch?
Now I'm confused.
I also am confused. I feel like it should have changed, no?
I thought that's exactly what it did.
Weird. Oh! All right, let's see if Shanks will die on the other the Tormentor. Here goes.
Oh. He tries to start it off. Oh, he didn't have enough. So close.
He's gonna commit to it. It's half HP though. I don't. He's using Sprank. Okay. I don't think he can do it.
Yeah, you're right. It is definitely refresher shard on the dire side. And we're not crazy. Yeah, I guess it's just a swap at that point.
All right. So for whatever reason, and he gives a shard to Void Spirit. Pretty nice. Okay, so great position for Execration to be in. Yeah, the killing the Veno at the start really changed things. Veno's raw survivability is really not that high. His armor is bad. It's only 14, so with a little bit of disable, he's getting killed. And doesn't get his ulti off, doesn't pop pipe, doesn't have a Linken's, doesn't have Spirit Vessel. Just so little impact, unfortunately. Probably shouldn't have been that way.
Oh, Save knows what he's doing. He's looking to pop smokes. Reza, you don't want to be there. You don't have a blink. Just get out in time. All right. Well, it's a 20. My God, it's a 20K lead. I mean, some of that is just like random things, you know. But this is still definitely playable for BetBoom right now. The real struggle is certainly GPK. He fell off a cliff with those double big deaths right now as they come and steal the Tormentor. And
We got the gold.
Yeah, no shards left. It's not a whole lot of gold or XP at this point. But he'll take it. That's a triple bounty rune found by Tino. Nobody plays here anymore.
Oh, there's 3 on the other side of the map, too.
I mean, we had a long roast fight, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
like, nice.
that was actually like a 2K gold swing that just happened. Picking up those bounty runes. Helps a lot. Yeah, Veno's just trying to get as tanky as possible, planning to get a 4-staff here. He needs a lot of things. Maybe Heart? I don't know. I guess Heart doesn't really save you much against the Sven. 4-staff is probably a good option, though.
Yeah, see if they can break up his chain stun. I mean, Save and Toronto Tokyo, I think, have done a fantastic job. I've noticed like several clutch hook outs, 4 staffs out, especially considering like the low net worth and the items available here for Toronto Tokyo. But Execration, they don't want to see any more saving items. They want to go high ground. Bob jumps in, silences here, just poking and teasing. That's a big hook from Save. That is Palos. He's stuck in the tree line. He needs a harpoon out of here. Somebody help this man. Where are the whales? Can I jump to someone? I'm
hell,
stuck.
you're blocked in there?
He's nullified. He can't do anything right now. Retzel throws up some spells. Palos cut this man free. They do manage to log him out, but it might cost Tino his life. Somebody get some clear-cutting action here. Where is Timbersaw? He popped the refresher.
Why? He was so dead.
Tino!
Oh. Did he try to like refresh blink? You can't do that anymore.
No, you can't do that anymore. You definitely cannot. GBK in the back line jumps in. Nullifier there onto Carlo. Dropping really low. He's going for the instant burst. The Sack Storm has popped out though. Now to GBK. The images I don't think they can see him anymore though. He blinks out. Tino buys back, trying to get back to this fight. At least he used that refresher. He's going to have a spell swing. Comes back in. Blinks right on top of Nightfall. Can he get some more help, though? Shanks dropping low. GBK wants another fight. They got to help Nightfall. But they can't even get the damage because Palace is just stuck in the spell suppressor. So he turns the boat with this annoying Banana Mancer. Nightfall still stuck here. Still just fighting and swinging. See if he can find a chance here. This Rapier, he might lose it. Can he find the center? He gets the target on the bomb. Swing, Nightfall, swing away before Palos comes to chomp you down. But he's here to hook out. Save again. Trying to keep Nightfall alive. Pulls him back. Aether Remnant in. The Hex too.
He ate him again.
Alive. He
no, my God.
Save. Get him out. Saving Private Nightfall. The Rapier will stay in their hands. It's another hook from Save. He brings in Bob. Right to Toronto Tokyo and GBK though. Down to the high ground. Oh, Nightfall turns to the reflection. They're all down the low ground. They're in the bog. Hit by a ton of spells right now. Trying to find this damage. Can't quite get there though. Palos still slowed down. Pops the BKB. I'm not even sure they knew he had it right now. Save eats him. Gets hexed up. Controlled right now. The final hit. Tino's revenge. Gets a big war stomp there. It's a buyback from Save. Toronto Tokyo in the grave for 100 though. Another save from Save, of course. Who else? As they're forced back on Execration, somehow Nightfall lives.
What a team fight. Oh my God. Nobody's just dying for 20 seconds and just because of these amazing plays that they're making with each other. Saving people. Terrorblade fighting to the death. Ricky desperately chasing to kill supports in the backline, but struggling. I cannot believe that more heroes aren't dead right now.
I don't. What do you do as Palos at this point? Because like he has the power and the strength, but he just can't move.
Yeah.
Like he did so much damage, but it felt like there was so much more opportunity. He just can't get like lashed onto anyone at all right now.
Yeah, they both did a lot. I mean, they both netted over 30,000 damage dealt in that team fight between all 5 heroes. So it's a tough game for Palos, man. He needs this harpoon 19-second cooldown. It needs to be a lot smaller or something. Doesn't help. He doesn't have boots
or something. I don't even know.
That would help. But he doesn't have boots right now, so that's definitely making things harder. Or he just needs to buy Ags, actually. Get Ags.
How about Fallen Sky? Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. Why don't you have Ags? Ags is definitely the play right now. Let's go. Bring that back.
I mean, he's got 9,000 gold. He can afford it.
Carlo, that's a great target to grab. He does have buyback, though. He can return. Save will be the cost. He does not have buyback right now. No opportunities for him. Tino jumps right in there in combination with Bob, and this game might just be ending. They quickly lose some big heroes. Carlo buys back, smells blood on the water right now. Is there any chance for save? No. That is fully cooldown, and that's the same thing for Rezo, right? Yeah, they are not coming back until those timers end.
They
Oh,
did
we're
not
gonna have to-
expect them to all be there on the middle of the map.
No, we need a big delay here right now. 10,000 gold on Palos as he moves to the top racks. They want a second set here. The bottom still remaining for BetBoom. They can try and slow this one out. Nightfall goes in a bit aggressively. They're trying to find a YOLO play, and he's going to be controlled up here. The refresher as well. There goes Nightfall. Brought down, and Execration will find another win to keep their hopes alive here in the group.
Oh my god, what a game. I mean, it was a little bit slow the first like 40 minutes, but that last 20 was incredible. What a match, especially Execration holding on in those high ground moments. It's like fighting against Aegis, BetBoom going high.